All right. Good day.
You, are you recording right now?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
You gave no warning.
Well, I said as soon as we start recording, and then you was like, "Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba."
You record that?
Yeah, I recorded that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's start again. Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Day.
Welcome to the second podcast of Bearded Brits Gaming, where
Wait,
we are
wait.
slightly more prepared.
We have topics. Well, sort of, I guess. We're not good. We're not good at this at all.
We're terrible at this, but we're giving
we
it
need to
a
watch
second
other people.
shot. No, we don't need to watch other people. We're amazing. Ow, I just dropped something. Okay, we're not that amazing. Okay, so first kind of topic. Warhammer!
Total war.
Wow, so much enthusiasm, Irish. Yes, Total War Warhammer, which is going out next month. We're very excited. More so as the Irishman.
Yay. I'm on their YouTube channel right now looking at all their stuff. I've checked this channel like once every day for the past year.
I don't really know a lot about Warhammer, it has to be said, and I've never really kind of got into the franchise, but since they kind of announced it being a Total War, I was skeptical, but I'm quite looking forward to it, especially with Irish, like over the past few
All
weeks.
you Total War nerds were skeptical.
All he's been doing is telling me about everything and how excited he is about, he won't stop. He will not stop.
But chaos. Chaos.
DLC hostage. Yeah, unfortunately, one of the biggest factions.
Please go buy Warhammer to save chaos. Every little helps. This is one of the charity offers.
If you contribute £1.50 today towards our Warhammer fund, we can save chaos together and rule the dark waste in peace and harmony, kinda.
If you donate $1.50 today, we shall unleash the wrath of chaos and their tentacles.
The tentacles,
Upon the
not the
land.
tentacles. Not the tentacles. Donate
the
£1.50
tentacles.
today and we will not unleash the tentacles. Other people may. That is the speech here. We will not unleash the tentacles.
But aside from chaos, the vampire counts were announced, and they look cool.
I know you.
They
I mean,
actually look a lot more interesting than chaos at this point. Like,
yeah, I've seen that.
since the vampire counts got announced, I just haven't really gave a fuck about chaos. I'm like, screw chaos. They can keep chaos.
And a lot of the other YouTubers and stuff have been playing like vampire accounts. Like that is all I've seen videos of. Like everyone playing as the vampire accounts.
Yeah, I think it was. It may have been one of the only factions they allowed available for people to play. When
It could have been.
they're in. I wasn't at the event. I wish I was. I would have jizzed my pants. But that might have been one of the only factions that was available because it's looking like it. Because
Yeah, they're all playing vampire accounts, so it's
Yeah.
probably more likely what it is. I mean, as I said, I don't know a lot about Warhammer, but the only thing I'm really looking forward to playing is the dwarves. Laddie, we're gonna go to the dwarves, and they're kind of
they
like
get helicopters.
exactly, they get helicopters. And
Yeah, it
guns
looks cool.
and they have amazing beards. They even get a platoon called the Bearded Platoon. It's like, how can I not play as these people? You're gonna come over with your evil bats and stuff, and be like, yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, go Bearded brothers, attack! And they're literally called Fine Beards and stuff like that.
I'm sort of torn with our first game. I'm torn between the vampire counts and the orcs.
Yeah, I remember you saying. I think I'm
The
going
orcs
full
look
beard.
amazing.
Full beard, full dwarfs there, full dwarfs. Although, if you go orcs, I think we fight each other quite early on. Well, we don't have to, but
The orcs have to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's been. I don't know if it's actually been fact or rumor, but apparently the orcs' morale gets affected if they're not fighting,
Yeah, I've
and
seen that. I've seen that.
it's like, oh, it's so amazing. But then there's also been rumors as well that orcs can't take certain settlements,
Mm.
and that hasn't been like Sega or whoever. I forget who makes the game actually. Is it Sega or?
I think it's Sega. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sega.
Oh, Sega own the franchise now,
Yeah,
so
they
it's
own the
fine.
franchise.
They haven't actually sort of came out and says no, this isn't the case, but they haven't said it's not. It is the case either. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to think?
Oh,
I really
definitely.
hope it's not like that because then you could just because then the dwarves can't wipe out a certain faction if they can't take that certain settlement.
That's true.
And that would suck severely. And I would completely just ignore orcs at that point because when you play orcs, you just want to eliminate everyone.
Yeah.
You want to own the entire fucking map.
Pretty much. I mean, like, and as dwarves, there's like a grudge system they've implied, and it's like a little book, and if anyone ever does you wrong, you write it down in this little book, and you have to like avenge it rather quickly, and if you don't, then it like affects morale, the money, and treasure, and literally your entire empire could just be messed up. It's just like, because usually in Total War games, Irish will come along, he will like attack a border of mine, run away, and giggle in the background. But like, if he does this and this, when I'm a dwarf, then my guy's gonna go, well, that's not fair, actually. We want revenge, and then like, I'm gonna have to attack him, and we were trying to, because the very first game, because we're just getting into the game. I think we was gonna play some co-op, and we're gonna play it a bit more friendly than just backstabbing me, huh, Irish? And
yeah, you didn't see that at all. We didn't record that.
no, we should have.
It
Basically,
was the perfect backstab.
we were playing Rome Total War. I was playing Athens, and Irish was playing the Seleucids. So basically, kind of modern day Turkey, and we were like fighting together for like 1,000 years, and I took like Egypt and northern Greece and all that, and Irish was taking Turkey and some of Saudi Arabia. It was going great. We had our eyes set on Rome, and we're like, oh, Irish, I've noticed there's an army right next to one of my cities. What's that doing there? You're like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just like, okay then, buddy.
Yeah, I think I said, oh, I'm just going for the barbarian factions past your
yeah,
stuff.
that was it. And then I saw 3 armies, and I'm like, but what are you doing there, buddy? What are you doing there? And then I saw a navy, and I'm like, what are you doing there? And then suddenly it just like came up like Irish warriors offered you diplomacy. Oh, I'm curious. Okay, was it war? I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, and then he just rolled in and like took everything because I was talking to him about what I was doing, and I sent my army like miles away to like go fight someone else. I had no one like keeping my town safe because I had no fear until he backstabbed me. Oh, but
Like, he was totally undefended in all of his sort of Greek states. He was down in Egypt fucking around, and all my armies were in Turkey. So I'm literally just a river away.
pretty much. I managed to raise a decent army against you though, and then we played this battle. Was
amazing.
What he must have lasted like nearly an hour and a half. One battle.
I think it was about 45 minutes
Yeah,
to an
yeah,
hour it
'cause,
lasted.
like, it was like 3 skirmishes within one major battle, and it was like because we had like 3 armies each, and it was and I was like my central army was defending a fort, and Irish had like some guys coming in from the west and the east and the north. I had an army coming in from the west and east, and I was holding in the fort. So like, it was really funny because like we was fighting in the east and west, like our little guys skirmishing and like and then it's like my army was just sitting in the castle, and your army was just sitting in the north, just staring because we just couldn't do everything at once. And we were like micromanaging. I managed to like flank him, his entire army. I got like one of my entire armies around the back of him just because he wasn't paying attention because he was fighting over on the other side of the map and he just wasn't looking there. But I lost that army, but I took out that army, and in the end I lost because he just had the numbers. Like I had 3 armies, but they were all at half strength. Irish had full 3 armies, and in the end it just
full strength.
Yeah, and although I did make you fight so badly for that little town, like I remember we had to put it on fast forward, and it was still 10 minutes. They just wouldn't get in.
The hilarious thing was, it wasn't a city, it wasn't a town, it was a small little fortified fort that you just made in the arse end of nowhere.
It was just like a few palisade walls, just little wooden walls, just like around the front, a few guys.
And I had to fight you to go to your other places because you were in the fucking way.
I was sitting there right on top of a river, like so you couldn't cross.
It was just like, I have to fight this. This is stupid.
Oh, but you just sat there and you hammered into the little fort, you just couldn't get in. And then he eventually did, because all my guys like just got shattered, and it was just like, and all my archers ran out of ammunition.
Yeah, eventually I did win the battle of micromanagement. And
the great,
just
glorious battle.
Surrounded it with everything and just slowly pushed in with OPS pikemen.
Yeah. Oh. That was the thing, I didn't have any pikes, I just had spears, and he was just like taking my guys out at a distance, which sucked.
That was amazing.
But
that was
a great battle.
Fantastic.
That was a great battle. I also remember during most of it, we had to sit there and listen to our Dutch friends, and they were talking about something, but all in Dutch, so it was just like, well, we can't really talk about what we're doing.
I know, they were like, I
was just like, okay.
I love it when they're talking about Arma, because it's like, Arma.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. Most of the words are in English.
You're just sitting there and you're like, they're talking about Arma.
No, dude, the funniest thing, right, is where I used to work, one of the managers, because there was like a series of managers, one of the managers was Vietnamese. And she wasn't like you imagine like an old like Vietnamese person. She was like probably about a 30-year-old or something. And anyway, so she was on the phone to her sister in like the break room that we had, and it was just the funniest thing because we were sitting there and it was like London Bridge, Charing Cross. It was like, what is going on right now? And I don't mean to like be racist or offend anyone with that really bad imitation, but it was the funniest thing. And like, I turned around and I was like, why are you saying things in English? Why don't you just? And she was like, well, because it's what everyone knows it as, and it's like we're not just going to translate it, because if you translate it, it might not mean the same thing. So we just say it in English, but it's like. But the rest of it, we don't have to. We know what we're saying, and it's just like, but that's so confusing. It was just so funny sitting there. Like she would say, like she would just sit there, like going and then like talk about television. And I got up, Britain's Got Talent. It's like, what? Oh, it's just funniest thing.
God.
The funniest thing.
It's like they learned a little bit of English, but not enough. And
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's not. We're not being racist and trying to be offensive.
No,
anyway,
no,
it's
not
just
at all.
hilarious that when people from like all walks of life and all speak different languages still kind of say little English words here and there, and when you're sitting with a bunch of Europeans that do speak English, but they'll speak Dutch or Serbian or Danish to each other, and then all of a sudden, just out of all the gibberish, because you don't know, well, not gibberish, but after all them just talking a language you don't understand, and then all of a sudden you hear a word you understand, you're like, yes!
Oh, I mean, that, like, because when I'm over in the Netherlands with my friends, and like, we're all sitting there, and then they're all just kind of like talking away in Dutch, and I can understand some of it, and I can piece some sentences together, but the only way I can really understand it fully is because, like, I remember they were talking, like, about Doctor Who, and, like Sherlock and stuff like that, but it was those words that I could pick out, and they were like, oh yeah, like talking Dutch, the Doctor talking Dutch, Sherlock. I had no idea what they were saying, but I kind of knew the topic of what was going on, and like that, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but like it's just so far. I was gonna say something, and now I've just completely forgotten. That's bad.
And we went off topic as well.
What was we even talking about?
We were talking about Warhammer,
We
and
was,
then all of
and
a
then-
sudden
and
we
we-
were talking about Rome.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden we started talking about all of our Dutch friends who speak Dutch, and every now and again they talk
Oh,
English, like
I
for
remember.
one word.
Okay, it was our Danish friend. Well, Dane, the Dane. I'd never heard him speak. I've known him for like nearly a year now, alright, and I've never heard him speak Danish ever. Like he's never spoke. He's always speaking English, and because he talks to English people so long, and he actually lived in Ireland for a bit and stuff. He doesn't have a Danish accent, and it's rather, it's just kind of like a soft Danish accent, and he's got more kind of an English accent, but like not fully, if you know what I mean. And and there's something he just turned around and started. There was a friend of his came into the TeamSpeak, and I wasn't there, but then I came back, put my headphones on, and I heard him speaking Danish, and I was like, what the hell is this? What is going on right now? And I heard him just sitting again, like I can't even impersonate it because I have no idea about the Danish language, but it was like, you know, and I'm just like, what is going on? And his accent just sounded so weird. I was just like so not used to him like speaking like that. It was confusing, but oh, I remember Pablo Irish when he got his new microphone. Yeah, I remember that because like we had a Portuguese friend, and he used to talk on here a lot, but he used to have like it was kind of like a soft spoken voice, like. I don't know how to describe it, and it was very like kind of a beautiful voice. It kind of like, and then suddenly like he was using an old microphone, and then suddenly he got a new microphone, and like none of us really knew, and he came into TeamSpeak. I was like, oh hey Pablo, how's it going? He's like, hey there guys. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And his voice was like so much different. It literally sounded like a completely new person. It was like, it was just so much deeper and like darker than what we like used to. We're like, what? He's like, oh yeah, this is more like my normal voice. I'm like, what? Who are you? And like the amount of times we sat there after then, and like he would talk to us, and I'd just be like so confused as to what the hell's going on and like who that was. But great chaps, all of them. Pablo has a beard actually in real life.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. He does.
Oh my god,
have
a
you never
Portuguese
seen-
person with a beard.
Have you
I've
never
seen
seen
that before?
All right, Facebook time. I'm gonna have to bring it up on Facebook.
It's not bad or anything, but like every Portuguese person I've seen that's over here and talked to, they never have a beard. They're always very
No,
clean shaven.
that's
They're
very
quite
true.
tan. They're quite sensual and nice looking. They don't have big dirty beard on their face, and it's just it's just weird of the concept that
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Right?
Portuguese person is tanned,
I-
but he has a big beard, and it's just like, oh.
I just went onto Facebook and I typed in Pablo Escobar because that's his gamer tag. I'm trying to find him on Facebook as Pablo Escobar. Oh my god. I was like, that's not Pablo. All right. Oh my god. All right. Let's see if you can have a quick look at this.
Is there actually people on Facebook who have Pablo Escobar
Yeah, there
as
is.
the name?
There is. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that must be
This
they
is-
must feel amazing, the fact that they have such an epic name.
This is our lovely Pablo. See, I told you he's got a beard.
I haven't seen Pablo before.
Haven't you? I thought you had. Okay.
Oh my god, he's gorgeous.
he
looking.
isn't he? It's like whoa.
Oh, Pablo. Oh, Pablo. Well, that's
Why do you
the
think
wank
we?
bank.
What? Why do you think we're going to Portugal to go sleep on his rug?
He's like a Portuguese person. You know when you go to Portugal and
Yeah.
you see him in a bar and he looks at your girlfriend. He looks at your girlfriend. You're just like, you may not steal my girlfriend, you Portuguese.
Oh.
He's like, no, not mine. Go get that other English
Oh.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
Not mine.
Oh.
It's like when you see in a movie and the Spanish guy always steals the guy's girlfriend.
Yeah,
That's Pablo.
That's Pablo.
It's Pablo. that's what it looks like.
Should I send this to like when we put this up? Should I send this to Pablo later? We're like, we may have spoke about you.
We talked about you a little bit. You should take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
He
no,
can steal
definitely.
English
definitely.
people's girlfriends away from them. It's
Exactly. That beard, it's
well,
amazing.
Oh, What are we talking about now?
I don't know. I've completely gone off topic. I'm so confused.
Ironhide.
Yes, dwarves.
Oh, but no, I can't wait for Warhammer Total War to come out. Getting back to it. Because the Terrorgeist just got announced. Manfred's fucking mount just got announced. It's really weird because all the vampire stuff is Terrorgeist, Fargeist. They really like their geists.
Yeah.
But it looks big. And that in-engine trailer of it too, fucking outstanding job from the developers in that cinematic in-engine trailer. That was awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
And the siege.
Oh my
Siege
God.
battles look fucking amazing in Total War.
Hang on.
For Warhammer anyway, look amazing.
I've just got a message from Cal.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "Take this. I'll let you take it." Hang on.
Okay. Give me.
I've seen this with this before. Explain to everyone what you're doing right now as well.
Okay, I'm copying the link. Right. Oh, it's the gay test. Okay, I'll do this.
Okay.
Test me gently. Are you gay? Yes, lube me up. No, I'm 100% straight. I'm gonna say, no, I'm 100%.
Basically it makes you click
Oh my
yes, loop me
God.
up, and it's just like
My
da da
game
da
is
da
fucking the earth.
da 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 da, and it's just like oh, we should send that to Luke and they'll like make him do it, and then he's gonna react and be like, "I told you were gay." No.
I'm gonna message Ruben with that right now.
I mean, Ruben, oh my God.
There you go, Ruben. The gay test.
So thanks to Cal, our lovely American friend there.
Oh, fuck Cal, seriously.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, but Wasteland, Jake.
Wasteland, yes. All right, let's go back onto the topic of games. Wasteland, Irish.
Wasteland, Jake.
Wasteland. Okay, what we're talking about. Recently we got back into Arma 3, and we found this Swedish server playing Wasteland, and it's just so funny because wait, actually no. Okay, Wasteland's basically this mod where you have to I don't know. How do you describe Wasteland, Irish?
Wasteland is absolute chaos. Like it's kind of like a sort of DayZ feel to it, but it's got nothing to do with DayZ at all.
No,
where
there's no
you're
zombies,
just basically
there's no
putting a map with fuck all but a pistol,
Yeah.
and you loot the loot spawns in cars. It can be anything. It can be anything from a rocket launcher to a pistol to an assault rifle and whatever.
Yeah.
And you can do AI missions to get money to buy better stuff.
Yeah, it's not
or
like
you can just go after players, and
it's
usually
not like,
the slot count's about 80-60. So
yeah.
it's
not like
it's
what do you call it? Like Hunger Games battle royale stuff. It's not like that at all.
no.
No, it is. There's no like objective to the game. It's just they plunk you in with a pistol, and then you just do what the hell you want. And
Yeah, but a lot of people who play Arma will know what Wasteland
yeah,
is,
of course. But,
and we just fell in love with it again recently.
because like we got on there, and then like within like what. Like 20 minutes we managed to get a tank, and we were just like, we're invincible. About 10 minutes later we died.
One-shotted by a
Yeah,
tank.
we were just like, I think there's enemies here. And there was other times where we're in like hunters, which are like jeeps, and we're driving along like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we get blown up right now? And then just literally just called it, and we just get blown up from a random rocket. And like there was a thing yesterday where we was all trying to do a mission, but there was a guy in a helicopter, and he just kept blowing us up, and we just kept like respawning and getting in a car and trying to like flee, and we get blown up, and it was like. I have a video of it of us driving.
The server
getting
we're
blown
on
up,
has
so.
no restrictions of what you can get,
No,
because
so there's
a lot
like
of Wasteland
thermal
servers
optics
will
and
have
stuff.
restrictions. There is thermal optics.
Yeah.
There's tanks have thermals and all that crap,
Yeah.
which is a bit bullshit. I
Yeah,
must
but
say, a little
that's
bit bullshit,
just a little
but
bit.
it's not too bad. It's still funny because
Yeah.
then you can get thermals and counter
Well,
those people who
that's the
have
thing,
thermals and
and
whatever.
also if you get in quite close, it doesn't count for anything because they've got long range optics. It's not they're made for close quarters, and as you'll see in the video I'll upload later or over the next few days, there was a we had like a base, like a capture zone, like a flag type thing. And we had to defend it, but they didn't know that we were already there. And the bunch of these guys, like there must have been 4 of them, I think, and there was 4 of us. They came into the base with thermal optics, and they were like, "Yeah!" And we managed to absolutely destroy them. Unfortunately, our lovely Dutchman got shot and killed, but that's just he always ends up dying somehow. But
He did kill someone.
he did get someone in
He
revenge,
did
yeah.
get one.
And I finished off the rest, and then one of them ran away. But it was no, but yeah, they all died. They were geared to the teeth, and we had like pistols and rifles that we
I'm
just
so
found out the
happy
truck.
I put that truck where I put it.
Yeah, definitely.
That was amazing.
that was well played on your behalf.
Yeah.
I just realised that's how afterwards they came back and like slaughtered us. That's how they
Yeah.
were able to do it so quickly. Because one of them ran away. They must have just ran to the nearest town so they could spawn in and come at us.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We
now.
probably should have used the optics that you got to
Yeah.
hunt that guy and kill him so they couldn't get
Do
back
that,
so quick.
Because
But-
in the server we play on, you kind of like make your own group, and then you kind of spawn on that group, but you have to be like in a town, like in a spawn zone. So he must have just ran off and spawned all his friends back in, and then came and because afterwards
Yeah.
they came and slaughtered us.
Or they were playing Blue Force, so they could have had a beacon or something. Crap.
Yeah, that was true. They could have. What they did, didn't they? 'Cause remember I picked one up off of them. So they could have had another one.
Yeah, so they must have just set a beacon down, spawned in.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
would have been better if we just camped that base a bit longer.
yeah, probably rather than get ambitious and. That's the thing with me and Irish. Especially me, we get greedy. We blow up a bunch of AI and we're like, oh, there's so many guns to choose from, and we're sitting there spending so long to pick up a gun that a bunch of new people come along and kill us.
The thing is, we don't think of. You can put the weapon crate in a vehicle and drive
away.
Never think of this.
We never do it. We
And
always look at it first.
Every time we die, every single time we die, we always say, we put the crate in the car and drove away. Or we shouldn't have stayed around for so long, we're so stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every single fucking time.
Well, we're
Like
coming.
that geocache last night, that geocache was hilarious because there was a hostile jet flying
Yeah.
around, which is also a randomly spawned AI mission, and it just flies around randomly and attacks whoever it
But like,
sees.
if you're in a vehicle, it will come along and just like lock onto you from a mile off and blow you up, and you've no idea what's going on.
Yeah, but it actually helped us.
Yeah, because we were like in the
Because-
base, and we were like looking around for this geocache. We had no idea what was going on. Suddenly we hear, boom! Someone has died. We're like, what? And we turn around, and a jet just took out another player that was about to kill us in a jeep. And we were like, thank you! Oh, which was quite
But
funny.
then, because of our stupidity,
Yeah,
staying around for so long,
we stood
another group
around
just rolled up
and took
killed
us out. Oh. I mean, I nearly got that last guy, and I did, but then there was another guy behind him. So we
And
just
also
got
because
swamped.
the way the geocache mission works is you have to wait there for a second, then it airdrops in,
Yeah.
and you have to just wait. We didn't know this. So
No,
we were running around
so-
the space looking for this fucking crate, and then we heard this big alarm,
Yeah.
and we were both like, "Holy shit! What the fuck is that?" It's just-
Panicking.
We were both hiding in bushes.
Yeah, and
Waiting, and then you seen the crate, and by the time you'd seen
Yeah.
the people had already rolled up and killed us all. It was just
precisely.
like,
we should have
"No!"
stayed back and then like waited to pick up the crate, but unfortunately, we didn't know, and we got
dumb.
owned. But my lovely Irishman, we're coming up to about half an hour now, and I'm lazy, so I don't want to cut out so much. so I feel like this podcast has gone really well compared to last week's.
It's gone better since
It's gone-
the last one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had stuff to talk
We
about.
had topics to talk
Yeah.
about.
and oh, actually no, we just straight off and started talking about people's beards, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Pablo.
I think what helped is us not like talking while over gameplay, like last
Oh
time.
yeah, that was hard. That was very
Hang on.
hard.
I'm recording again now.
Yay!
All right. Sorry, a bit of a technical difficulty there. But no, we were just saying that it went. What was we saying? The podcast. Yes. No, the podcast was a lot better than last week, and we're hoping to do one every weekend, hopefully.
It will improve every
will.
time. It will get better.
Yeah. All right.
We just need to read more.
No. All right. That's it from us from this week. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.